depression affects not only just black men but men in general in a way that, you know, men, because of the whole male ego, are afraid to say out loud that they going through something, because your boys are gonna be like, yo man, stop being a bitch, shut up. And then your family, obviously, a lot of times when it comes to men, it's like, yo, if you're not bringing any money home or you can't contribute after a certain point,
you ain't a man. That's how they look at you. All the time.
Is that what inspired that song?
Yeah, definitely. What you were saying the first time is a lot of men can't express themselves like that. Especially, you know, I give you an example. The folks I grew up around, they can't say when they feeling bad or feeling sad, because it's that mentality. It's that street mentality. Show I'm strong, I'm stand up. But when it get dark, tears rolling down their eyes. You feel what I'm saying? And you can't express that. And what happens is that leads to one of the homies knocking himself off. You know,
or being violent against somebody
else when you can't express that. And I always took it upon myself. I'm gonna be the voice for you. Period. And that's always been the blueprint of my music. I'm a voice for everybody who can't talk like that, who can't put their words together or express themselves on record. Because even though I might not be talking the same exact situation, the sentiments is there, and you can say he understands.
What's up, y'all? This is J. Cole, and it's okay not to be okay. From darkness to light, from like hell to heaven, depression to happiness. It literally was a way out. Like I wrote, and even the songs that didn't make the album, but definitely songs that made the album, I'm writing my way out of a negative place, a darker place. And when I say darker place, it's like there's no suicidal thoughts, but you're talking to a person whose mind was strong. Like I had nothing but positive thoughts, and you got to like even had the balls to move from Fayetteville to New York, not knowing nobody, just because you feel like you're gonna make it in the music business. You know what I mean? And then for that to actually happen, and then to feel like, yo, I'm gonna drop, boom, I'm gonna kill him, I'm gonna get signed, and then you get signed, and it's like there's a mentality that I had that was never shaken, and it was quiet. It wasn't outspoken. It was quiet. It was all in here. So the minute where that changes, you know what I mean? And now I'm dealing with a mind state that I never had to deal with before, which is like fighting all these negative thoughts. That's the dark place I'm talking about. Like self-confidence kind of shattered, you know what I mean? And like trying to fight against that, writing my way out of it, you know what I mean? And just this whole album was writing my way out of that place. Because I had never had to deal with that before. Like I was you know what I mean? I was a happy kid. I wasn't like a down kid. Like I observed life and I saw like it for its positives and negatives, but I wasn't like a depressed child, you know what I mean? So when I had to deal with that type of mind state, I wasn't speaking on it. So then when I tell people like, yo, you know, I was fucked up for this whole album, like, you know, I was like doubting myself this whole time. Niggas like, what? You serious? But it was real to me. I was like, yo, pressure is real, man. That's why people jump off of buildings, man, like, and just end it. It doesn't matter what the story was behind the pressure. Pressure is pressure. LeBron James had pressure. He makes millions of dollars. But when he wasn't winning them chips, please believe he was stressed. Had to be, because that pressure is real. And sometimes the pressure is so strong, you can't even see what you got in front of you, which is like, you can't see that like you got a real life in front of you. You got friends that love you, family that love you, kids that love you, but you're just so worried about this that it dominates all your thoughts and it now interferes with your life. And that's when people end it. You got college students that end it, like, and just because it was the pressure and the competitive nature of school was too much for them to take. And we know like, yo, it's just college, man. You know what I mean? You'll be all right. But pressure feels the same no matter what situation you're in.